Hi-ho everyone, I am Nathan Blake and welcome to the Weekend Review. There's not a lot going on the channel right now. We're still plugging along. I'm sorry that I wasn't putting any videos out yesterday or the day before. I have family stuff and just different things got in the way, and so I wanted to make sure that, I want to make sure I devote enough time to my family, and even though this channel is extremely important to me and you're all extremely important to me, I don't want to neglect family by any means. So that's what's up with that. But because of that, as an apology, you're going to get the weekend review today, but you're also going to get a regular video. And then tomorrow, you're going to get 2 videos as well as the Earthbound live stream at 9 a.m. MST. Woo! So meet me here tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Tuesday the 6th for Earthbound, because it's going to be great. We just got to about halfway through Threed. Jeff just showed up. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then meet us over there and you will find out what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Okay, so basically, on the channel, normally a weekend review will be about a game that I've been playing during the week, and it'll probably be pretty well produced, blah, 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 all that jazz. The problem is that I talked about Persona 5 last week, and I haven't really stopped playing it because it's a very long game. So I could sit here and I could tell you more about Persona 5, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So instead, we're going to talk briefly about the fact that I have been playing a decent amount of Dark Souls, but I don't think you need a full review or video representations of Dark Souls or anything like that, because it's Dark Souls. I mean, who doesn't know what Dark Souls is? I haven't actually played a ton of Dark Souls before. I played Dark Souls 1 back in the day and got about 90% of the way through it and then fell off. I've mentioned before that especially in the more dense games, I usually fall off before I get to the end of them because I play games for fun, gosh darn it! Rather, I started playing Dark Souls 3 very recently with a friend on his channel. His channel is DNetix, so I'll just toss up a little link to his channel up here somewhere on this, up in this corner here. Or maybe it's over in that corner. I can never remember what corner it's going to be in. Frankly, you figure it out. It's in one of these corners, okay? So, yeah, check him out. He's got a small channel running right now. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers. He does a lot of stuff on his phone and on his PS4. So, anyway, I can show him a little bit of love. That being said, thank you. Thank you so much for 550 subscribers. We just hit 555, which is kind of awesome in its own way. I'm very excited, super stoked, because we are 5 days into February. We're already halfway to our first goal. And once we reach that first goal, I'm gonna drink half of one of those bottles of habanero Tabasco sauce at the end of February. So if we hit 700, I'll drink a full bottle. If we hit 1,000, I will drink both of them. So, that being said, thank you for 550 subscribers. This is a place I never thought I would ever be in my life. To have 550 people actually, care about the content that I'm creating, any of the things that I'm doing. And so it's really, really neat. It's very humbling. It's an experience that I never thought I would have, and it's very motivating. So I'd like to thank you all not only for being subscribers and watching my content, but for also for being here and motivating me. The channel just broke past 11,000 minutes for the past 28 days, which means we are more than halfway to the average needed for monetization. You have to hit 20,000 minutes every month for a year. So that means that this channel has gone from 7,000 minutes to 11,000 minutes in a matter of days because you guys are awesome. You're freaking awesome and I love you. Thank you so much. I know that my extreme, over-the-topness in saying that may sound like I'm being hyperbolic or like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I'm just super excited. Also, I had some Diet Coke, so I'm like, woo! Super pumped. It's the new lime ginger Diet Coke. Try it out. It's tasty. Hashtag not sponsored, but you could sponsor me. The most refreshingest. So, that being said, now that I've thanked you all for that, I probably will do something for 600 subscribers, even though We won't do the actual drink half a bottle of hot sauce or half a bottle of Tabasco until we hit the end of the month, because we want to find out if we hit 700 or 1,000 before we actually start that challenge. When we do hit 600, I will do a hot sauce challenge, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It never got quite the support it needed in polls on my Twitter, but let's face it, a lot of those people that answer on those Twitters don't even watch my channel, so I don't think it's necessarily the best way to gauge things. But anyway, we're going to do a Surgeon Simulator hot sauce challenge, in which I've got like 7 or 8 different types of hot sauce, ranging from, chili paste to some tasty looking habanero stuff. And I live in New Mexico, so I have a lot of options as far as hot sauce is concerned. And I'm just going to fill shot glasses with them, and we're going to play Surgeon Simulator, and every time I fail at a mission, I'm going to take a shot of one of those hot sauces in stepping up each time in hot, spicy flavor. So even if you're only interested in that and not in the half a bottle of habanero Tabasco, then you can go ahead and try to help me get to the 600 mark. But subscriber themselves is not necessarily what I find important. I've been really trying to refocus and reevaluate. I never want to lose sight of why I started this channel or why I want this channel to grow. And it all has to do with reaching more people, because reaching more people will allow me to give entertainment to more people and help them if they're feeling down, if they're feeling depressed. I want to make people smile. I want to make people laugh, because I want to help them whenever they're not feeling well, because I've been there. I've done that. I know how it is. I know how it feels to feel alone and be alone in your house whenever you're out on your own and want somebody to talk to. And so you just open up the YouTube app and you watch a YouTuber. So I fully understand where you are and where you're coming from. And so I'm super excited to continue to grow the channel, because we're going to do that. And what's more is we're going to start doing charity live streams again. We took a couple months off because of the holidays and because the channel actually needed to grow a little bit more before we could legitimately do charity live streams. And so now we're ready to get back into it, and I'm so excited. So I'm getting a couple other YouTubers on board again, and we're going to be doing some stuff later on in the month. Look for it near the end of the month, likely. Between the 20th and the 28th, somewhere in that last week of February, look forward to another charity live stream. I'm totally up for suggestions about what we should play together, so let us know down in the comments if you're interested in that. And if you're interested in a charity live stream, let us know in the comments, and so that you can like this video, so that we know that that's something you're interested in. That being said, the other things that we are doing on the channel is we are continuing to grow the type of content that is on the channel as well. I am currently in the death throes of writing a interesting skit talking about the YouTube monetization and YouTube's ad rules changing and things like that. The partner program's changing. So it'll probably be a little bit more serious than some of my previous work, but it will also be humorous because of how I'm portraying it. So I'm excited for that, but I want it to be somewhat professional. So I've taken last week I took an entire day off of making videos, because I need to go around town and get costume pieces and things like that, and I spent the whole day working out what it was going to be like, and getting costume pieces and coming up with parts of the script and things like that. And now I've just not had enough time to finish writing the script yet, or actually film it, but it is coming, and I would also look forward to that before the end of the month as well. So sometime in February, you're going to get a skit or sketch, whatever you want to call it, and then you're going to get a charity live stream. Again, let me know what game you might want us to play, but also let us know what charities you might like us to look into donating to. We will vet those charities and ensure that the maximum amount of money goes to the actual people in need, as opposed to, CEOs in charge of the company and things like that. So, that being said, you can also look forward to 2 live streams every single week. One on Tuesday, one on Thursday, sometimes in mornings, sometimes in evenings. It's going to switch depending on my schedule and depending on the schedule of the people who are watching. Anyway, I'm rambling. Totally rambling. I'm sorry. I should probably write scripts for these things. No, I want to be as genuine as I possibly can. So, that's pretty much where the channel's headed, what we're doing right now. So that's all there is for the weekend review. Is I played some Dark Souls with Dnetics, and you should check out his channel. We're having a charity live stream. I'm going to be doing sketches. We're still getting out 1 video a day, and if I miss one, then I'll do 2 videos on a day to make sure that you get the same amount of content every week unless something goes horribly wrong, because we're all human and we can all die in horrible ways at any moment. That got real dark. That's not actually what I was going for. I'm sorry. We're all human and we can all make mistakes and we can all have things get in our way, and we're all adults, so we all... well, we're not all adults. We're not all adults. Some of you might not be adults. I actually don't know. I don't keep tabs on how old my audience is for the most part. So yeah, basically, that's all I've got to say. I'm probably going to cut this down a little bit and make it more coherent, because it's really not coherent right now. So Dark Souls. Dark Souls is fun. It's also terribly difficult. You all know that because it's Dark Souls, and if you don't know that already, then what? How have you avoided knowing anything about Dark Souls? If you want to know how difficult Dark Souls is, then I would like you to just jump off of a very high, not very high, don't jump off of things, that's dangerous. I would like you to imagine if you were trying to make a crater in the ground by jumping off of a 2-story building over and over and over again in the same spot. How long it would take you to make said crater, and how painful it would be every time you jumped off of that building. Don't jump off of buildings. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to redact all of this. I'm horrible. I'm not condoning this, okay? It was a simple idea to help make sense of the difficulties of Dark Souls. Okay, what else can I say? All right. If you're trying to figure out what Dark Souls is, imagine if you were trying to dig a hole through concrete with a spork. There we go. And if every time your spork broke, you lost your soul, and you had to get a new spork and go retrace your soul and get it back. This got really dark again. How did I do that? How do I keep doing this? I think it's because Dark Souls is dark. I think that's the problem. So anyway, yeah, if you don't know anything about Dark Souls, what rock have you been under? And please teach me your ways of avoiding pop culture references whenever you don't want them. And shut up, my computer! I don't care about the Creative Cloud being updated for the latest version. Okay! That's all there is for this week's weekend review. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and in the coming weeks, weekend reviews will likely be more about something. Shut up! I don't care, Creative Cloud! In the coming weeks, I'm sure a lot of my weekend reviews will be more about games that I've been playing and things that I've been doing during the week, but this week was insane, and I don't even remember everything that happened during it, first of all. And second of all, I mostly play Persona 5 in my free time because I want to beat that game before I move on to something else, because I love it, and it's great, and it's awesome, and I am going to beat it because I'm not going to let my own, problems about finishing games get in the way, because I want to play it, I want to beat it, I want to see what happens. There's a lot of confidence that I need to level up with and see how that relationship plays out, and there's a lot of bosses I still need to beat, and I want to see who the rich British-looking girl is, and I want to find out if Akechi ever joins my team. Gosh darn you, Akechi! Spoilers. So yeah, this video is going on way longer than I expected, and is probably going to have some weird goofy bloopers at the end or something like that, and it's probably going to be really, really heavily edited, and I'm probably going to switch everything around, and I'm going to be like, well, I was talking about Dark Souls here, and then I got sidetracked and talked about 400 different things, and then over here I talked about Dark Souls again. So I probably chop that out, I move this over, I stick it in there, I slap it together, and put dissolves, and put sound fades so that it sounds good, and that's my tutorial on video editing. If you have any more questions, let me know down below in the comments. So yeah, that's basically it. I think that's all I have to say. I don't think there's much more going on in this weekend review. So thank you all so much for being here, being a part of this channel, for pushing more milestones. 550, boy, dang. This is crazy. we are growing so fast. It's been 2 weeks since we hit 500, and we're already at 555 or 556. I check on my phone, but I let it die last night, and so it's in my bedroom on the charger, and I'm not willing to go get it. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Man, I'm in a weird mood. I am being really strange. Oh, man. Maybe it makes good television, though. I hadn't thought about that. I hope it makes good television. You let me know down in the comments below and like this video. Alright, thank you so much for being here, being a part of this goofy adventure with me, being a part of this goofy adventure as far as like what the channel is and where the channel is going. I'm really excited that so many of you are here, you're watching, you're engaging, you're here for the charity live stream, you're here for the live streams. I'm excited for you to be here for the charity live streams. Wink, wink, wink. So keep your eyes out on my Twitter and here on my YouTube for more information about said charity live streams. And let me know what you want us to do for it. And that's it. I'm going to stop talking now. Just because I'm hyper doesn't mean I can talk forever. But maybe I can. Maybe I can never stop talking. Maybe I'll talk forever. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames. So for now, we'll see you in the next one. As always, something. I messed up my own outro. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames. So as always, we'll see you in the next one. Sayonara. What kind of drugs am I on right now?